Hey, how's it going, guys? So bear with me, as this is one of the first times I've ever really streamed on Twitch, and only like the second time I've streamed on YouTube. So fun times. Definitely still learning and growing, but I just wanted to come and say hey, see what everybody's up to on this lovely Friday night. So far, my Friday night has consisted of taking pain meds and being in pain because I got a tooth pulled on Wednesday and it hurts really bad. So, yeah, really fun times. If I start getting kind of loopy, you guys will know why, because of the fact that I have already taken pain meds for the evening. So, yeah, that's fun. But say hey if you're here and you want to chat. You should totally say hello. That way I'll know who I'm talking to instead of just talking into the void. Although I guess talking into the void isn't completely horrible sometimes. But yeah, what is everybody else up to on this Friday night? Or early Saturday morning, I guess, maybe, depending on where you're at. I have had a pretty cruddy day. I am After I got my tooth pulled on Wednesday, they put me on antibiotics, and antibiotics in my body don't mix very well. So I've not been having very fun of a day. But I thought I'd make it better by coming online and trying to stream so that way I can try to raise money for World Suicide Prevention Day that is coming up on September 10th. I'm trying to raise a total of $250. And as you can see, I've got $53 towards that goal so far. So, still just trying to get there. But yeah, how are y'all tonight? Doing anything fun? Doing anything exciting? Any and all of the above? See that we're all just having a rocking time. But hey, how's it going? I knew there was somebody there out in the void, so I'm glad I'm not talking to myself. How have you been lately? And if it looks like I'm looking up a lot, it's because I have my YouTube chat up here. Ooh, what are you eating tonight? I had Easy Mac and some chips because that's about all that I can chew. And for the chips, I had to take and eat little bitty pieces and chew them on this side. So that way they didn't come over here where I have my tooth pulled. So yeah, real healthy, nutritious dinner over here with the Easy Mac. I also may end up, depending on how much pain I end up in, I may have to put this on. And this is always just hilarious. I feel like I look like a total idiot, kind of look like a goofball. But yeah, this is how I was for work most of the day today. Because this has an ice pack in it. and it's about the only thing outside of my painkillers that actually helps reduce my pain a little bit. But right now, even with painkiller, which I've already taken tonight, so if I'm loopy, that's why. But even without the painkiller, it's still hurt. Or even with the painkiller, it's still hurting really bad. Ooh, chicken and potatoes sounds really good. I don't think I could eat the chicken, but I could definitely eat the potatoes. And that sounds yummy. So I would take it right about now. But it looks like we have at least one other person in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was so bad. Like, so I went in and I wasn't even sure what I was going to get done because I knew that the last time they had done some of my fillings, but I didn't know how many of them they had done. Do I have a goal? Yes, my goal is actually up here on the screen. I don't know if you can read it very well, but my goal total is $250. And at the last I had checked, I was at $53. But so I went in for my appointment on Wednesday afternoon, and I thought that they were just going to do like maybe a couple more fillings, but it turns out at the last appointment, we had done them all. So my dentist was like, well, if you're up for it, the only thing we have left is to pull that tooth where we're going to do the implant. And I was like, yeah, sure, no big deal. It was a big deal. It took them 3 hours to get my tooth out because of how bad it had decayed underneath my crown. I'm still, like, I had a bruise and it's still swollen and it hurts so bad because they did the tooth removal and they did the bone graft. And it hurts so much. Let me get my fundraiser pulled up, and that way I can see how much people have donated. Might have to update my goal. Whoa, I have $104 raised now. What? Oh, well, no wonder you asked, Paul. Paul over here donated $51 towards my fundraiser. So thank you. So actually, I should have gotten these out beforehand. Oh, I don't have any of my coloring pages. Hold on. 1 second. Here we are. So for anyone who donates more than $5 or more to my fundraiser, I am actually going to be sending out these hand-colored cards, and I have a few different ones. That was one of them. Here is one of the others. I like that one. Never forget how awesome you are. This is my favorite, but there are 2 means of refuge from the miseries of life: music and cats. And then, do more of what makes you happy. This is probably my second favorite. But, anyone who donates $5 or more is going to get one of those in the mail if they want one. So there was a company that was matching called Newport Academy, but I don't know. They were only matching up to $10,000 total dollars, and I don't know for sure if that's already over or not. Whenever I streamed 2 or 3 nights ago, Ian was actually on here. And he donated, and his donation got matched. So he donated like $13, so I ended up getting, double that, so $26. But right now, I am up to $104 of my $250 goal, which is amazing and makes me very happy. Oh, and it won't let me edit it right now. I'll have to edit that later to change how much I have. So, yeah, the 3-hour dentist appointment definitely was not fun, but it is what it is. I now get to be all having fun all weekend on painkillers and trying to hope that the swelling in my jaw finally goes down. So, not too bad of a deal, I guess. And it starts the process of me finally being able to get my implant done. This tooth, I had the first root canal on it done whenever I was in the 5th grade. So it's been nothing but trouble for the majority of my life. So I'm kind of glad it's gone. Just kind of, bye Felicia. I don't need you. Just get out of here. But when is your food going to be ready, Barbecue Head? Sounds like it's going to be very delicious food. But I know chicken and potatoes usually take a while to cook. At least they do when I make them. Kind of sad that the chat's not staying in the chat box. I am still very new at this. This is only like my second stream ever. So if it's a little bit glitchy, that would be why. There, that should fix that now. And if my sound is bad, just let me know. No, I got like the wimpiest painkillers that they can give you outside of just giving you an NSAID. So they never give me the good stuff. They never give me any decent painkillers, which sucks because since I live with chronic pain, I have a very high pain tolerance, which also means I have a pretty high tolerance for pain medication. So it doesn't really do a lot for me unless I have stuff that's a little bit higher dose. I would prefer to not ever need to be on painkillers, but it would be nice for the few times that I do have to take them if they would actually give me some that were strong enough to help. But I think that's probably part of the reason why I am struggling so bad right now, because my mouth hurts really bad through the painkillers. Because, of course, you know, they couldn't give me, you know, like Norco 7.5s or 10s. No, they gave me the wimpy little 5s. I don't even know if there's a lower dose than that. But other than cooking dinner over here for Barbecue Head, and Paul, you haven't said what you're doing. Is anybody doing anything fun for their Friday night or for their Labor Day weekend if you're here in the U.S.? I know that I'm happy because I'm off work on Monday and I'm not on call, so I don't have to worry about that either, which is very nice. Get to actually relax for 2 or 3 days straight, which doesn't happen very often at all. Oh, and Paul, you'll need to let me know which of the 4 you would like to get sent to you. And you can choose to either get one that's colored like this, or if you want to give custom colors, since you donated so much, if you want to give some custom colors, I will color you one special. Just for you. Oh, I lost one of my viewers. Sad panda. Oh, you're on call? Dang, that sucks. But hey, at least you get to do the hangout portion, you know? Get to just chill and hang out. It's not too horrible. Not too bad of a deal. I actually don't know that for sure. It says I have 3 viewers, but I don't know who the other viewer or 2 viewers would be. And I don't know if I have anybody viewing me on Twitch or not, because it doesn't tell me, since I'm doing it on both Twitch and YouTube. Well, I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot that you stopped by to say hello. And I hope you have a good night. It says I have 1 viewer on Twitch, so still not sure who that might be. But if you're there, lonely little viewer, hi. And I'd love to see you chat. But thank you for stopping by, Paul. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. Get some rest. Yeah, to write Love on Our Arms is, very important to me. World Suicide Prevention Day is really important to me. I've been there, I've gone through it, and any help that I can bring to someone else who might be going through something similar means a lot to me. So, yeah. But I hope you have a good weekend. Wonder if I should just like start singing to myself, or start talking to myself. You know, all those fun things that we do, that we are wont to do. Later. Actually, show I have 4 viewers now. If anybody else is there, come say hello. I keep swinging back and forth in my chair, and I don't even realize it. That is such a nervous habit. Still getting used to being on live. I had gotten a little bit okay with being on just regular YouTube videos that I, film and then edit, but it's a lot different. It's a completely different ball game to be live. So, anybody who's watching this, save me from my awkward misery and say hello. Oh, hey, you're back. I noticed you dropped off. I figured it was to check on your food. But hope you're having a good night. Do you have any big plans for this long weekend? Kept hoping that if I promoted on the Discord and stuff that maybe other people would join in as well, but I'm assuming they actually have plans on a Friday night. Unlike me, who my only plan is to probably put an ice pack on my face and then go to bed later. I really, live an exciting life over here. I am still hopeful that someone on Twitch might just randomly discover my video and decide to drop in and say hi. I don't actually know how to get organic viewers on Twitch, like how to appeal to the viewing audience to where people will just randomly drop into my streams. I'm assuming I would just have to keep streaming and eventually hope that people found my channel. Or I guess it's a channel on Twitch. Your Twitch channel? I don't know. I'm not all up with the lingo. People will just have to see me all ridiculous because it's hurting too bad not to have nice back on. Well, if you didn't barbecue on Labor Day with the nickname of Barbecue Head, like, I would be extremely disappointed and saddened. So, like, is it going to be just you and friends, or is it going to be family and stuff? Or just you by yourself? Because that's fine too. I may be able to convince my roommate to cook out for us, but I don't know what I could eat. Normally we'd cook out steak, and there's no way I could do that right now. So I actually sent this to I sent a picture of me looking like this to my coworkers yesterday because it's the only way I was able to get through work was by having this on. And yeah, that definitely got some laughs out of people. It's like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And what I've gotta do is not be in immense pain and have ice on my jaw so that way it stops hurting as bad. So, you know, it is what it is. The one thing I don't like about my home office is this chair. Like, this chair makes so many noises, and it constantly feels like it's about, like, 2 seconds from breaking and just, like, going everywhere. So, yeah, not fun. Very wobbly. Would not recommend this brand to someone else. I don't even remember what brand it is for sure, but would not recommend. Whatever brand this one is, because it falls apart so fast. Like, I think I've had this one maybe like a year. Maybe. Keep trying to get this to let me see my stream, but no, it's not gonna let me do it. Yeah. Family, I understand the family being far away thing. I haven't seen any of my family since before all the quarantine stuff hit in March. So actually, I don't think I've seen them probably since New Year's. It's been a while. I know that. Might have been a little bit after that, but I don't know. I can't remember for sure. But that's what friends are for, to be there when family can't. I don't know if you were actually online or watching the stream a bit ago whenever I talked about why I'm streaming, but I'm actually streaming to try to raise awareness about World Suicide Prevention Day that is coming up on September 10th. And I am trying to raise money for a certain organization called To Write Love on Our Arms, who the money that we are raising this year is going directly towards counseling scholarships, to where people who can't afford to go to counseling can actually get, you know, certain counseling appointments, a certain number of them for free, so that way they can still get help. And To Write Love on Our Arms typically focuses more on like teens and young adults, so they have a lot of like chapters at high schools and college campuses, and they really focus on that like really vulnerable age group and trying to make sure that they know how to get help, where to get help, and just helping them actually physically get help with the counseling scholarships. So the link to donate to my fundraiser is actually in the description box, and anyone who donates $5 or more gets one of my hand colored little cards here. And so far, Paul, who was on the stream a little bit ago, he's gonna get one, and then Ian, or Lincoln Dark on the Discord, he's gonna get one as well because he donated on my last stream that I had. So yeah, if you're interested in that, all you gotta do is do a donation and then DM me your address and I will send you a postcard as long as you donate $5 or more. So I'm actually at $104 raised, not $53, but since it was raised outside of Twitch, of course, I can't show it on the donation bar until I'm done with the stream. But yeah, that is why I'm streaming. I'm gonna hopefully be streaming as long as my mouth and my tooth area cooperates. I'm going to hopefully be streaming every night until the 10th, because I really want to keep being able to try to raise money as much as possible to Write Love on Our Arms. So I just think it's really important to try to raise money for suicide prevention and to try to make it less of a taboo topic to talk about mental health. So yeah, that's kind of my passion, is just raising awareness and hopefully raising a little bit of money along with that awareness, so that way more kids can get counseling scholarships and make sure that they can get the help they need when they need it. That's when I was the most vulnerable. That was whenever I struggled the most. And so it's just, it means a lot to me to be able to make sure that teens and young adults on, high school and college campuses know how to get help if they need it. So alright, I've been on here for about 30 minutes. That's about all I was planning on doing today, just because of how bad my jaw is hurting. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and hope that you're able to have some fun with your friends and barbecue some really good food. And yeah, if you want to give a donation to my fundraiser, that link is in the description. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I hope you have a good one, and I shall catch y'all later. Bye!